Hello students. In the previous video, we studied about differential calculus and the standard forms of differentiation, and we also worked out the example problems from page number 258. In continuation with that, today we shall see about the application of differential calculus. Why is differential calculus used in economics? We have already studied about the law of demand. What does the law of demand say? If there is an increase in price, there is a fall in the demand. If there is a decrease in the price, there is an increase in the demand. So there is an inverse relationship between the price and the commodity demanded. This is the law of demand. So we need to know the rate of change in demand with respect to price. How much does the demand change for a change in the price? This can be understood with the help of differential calculus. So in today's class, we shall see how differential calculus is applied in economics. The first example is 12.17. Given the total cost function Tc is equal to 15 plus 3q square plus 7q cube, derive the marginal cost function. It is not derive, it is derive the marginal cost function. Here the total cost is given. From the total cost, we have to find out the marginal cost. So the solution is Tc is equal to 15 plus 3q square plus 7q cube. I've just written the problem here. So from Tc, how do I arrive at Mc? For calculating Mc, we just have to differentiate this equation. We have to differentiate the total cost to get the marginal cost. So Mc is equal to differentiation of 15 with respect to q plus differentiation of 3q square with respect to q plus differentiation of 7q cube with respect to q. So already I've taught you the constant, the differentiation of a constant is 0. So this term becomes 0. How do I differentiate 3q square? The power is 2 here. Bring the power to the front. So it becomes 3 into q. 3 into q is 6. So 3 into q. So the first step is bringing the power to the front. The next one is subtracting 1 from the given power. So I am subtracting 1 from the given power 2. Likewise, the second term is plus 3 into 7 q, 3 to the power of 3 minus 1. So I get 3 2s are 6. Q square minus 1 will give me q power 1, or I can also write it as q plus 7 3s are 21. Q power 3 minus 1 will be q square. So MC is equal to 6q plus 21q square. So hope you understood this. When the total cost was given, from the total cost, we have found out the marginal cost. So to find out the marginal concept, we use differentiation in economics. Next, 12.18. TR is given. Now we have to find out the marginal revenue. This is also a marginal concept. This one, from cost, total cost, we arrived at marginal cost. Here revenue is given. From revenue, we have to find out the marginal revenue. So what is the total revenue? Total revenue is 50q minus 4q square. So how do I get marginal revenue? We have to differentiate TR with respect to Q. Differentiate total revenue with respect to Q. So I get 50Q. So the power here is 1. So bring the 1 to the front. So 1 into 50 will give you 50. So 1 into 50 q power of 1. If it is simply given q, it means power is 1. So from the given power, subtract 1. The next term, 2 into 4, q square minus 1. So 50 into 1 will give me 50. 1 minus 1 is q power 0. Minus 4 twos are 8. Q square minus 1 is q power of 1. We already know that any non-zero real number to the power of 0 is 1. So this simply becomes 1. So 50 into 1 will be 50 minus 8q. I'm repeating again, q power 1 can be written as q. So mr is equal to 50 minus 8q. But additionally here they have asked us to calculate MR, that is marginal revenue, when q is equal to 3. So you just substitute the value of q in MR. MR is equal to 50 minus 8. In the place of q, I am going to substitute 3. So it becomes 50 minus 24. 8 threes are 24. So 50 minus 24 will give me 26. So from total cost, we derived the marginal cost in the first example. In the second example, from the total revenue, we have arrived at marginal revenue. Likewise, we will do the next example problem. A producer has the total cost function TC of Q is equal to Q power 3 minus 18Q square plus 91Q plus 10, where costs are given in rupees. Find the marginal cost and the average variable cost when Q is equal to 3. So this question has two parts. First, we have to find out the marginal cost, and then we have to find out the average variable cost. So how do we find out the marginal cost? Very good. I can hear some of the students saying that we have to differentiate total cost to arrive at marginal cost. So marginal cost is nothing but, as you said, it is the differentiation of the total cost. So when I differentiate the total cost, I get 3q to the power of 3 minus 1 minus 18 into 2 q square minus 1 plus 91 into 1 q power 1 minus 1, and the differentiation of a constant is 0 because 10 is here. The differentiation of 10 is 0. This becomes 3q square minus 18 twos are 36 q power 1 plus 91 into q to the power of 0. We already know that any non-zero real number to the power of 0 is 1. So MC is 3q square minus 36q plus 91. Hope you understood it, children. Now we have to substitute when q is equal to 3. So instead of q, you just replace q with 3. So 3 into 3 square minus 36 into 3 plus 91. 3 square is nothing but 9. So 3 into 9 minus 36 into 3 is 108 plus 91. So it becomes 27 minus 108 plus 91. Here in this equation, we have negative sign as well as positive. What is the sign for 27? Very good. If there is no sign, it means plus. So it is plus 27. So add all the plus. 27 and 91 will give me 118 minus 108. Here we have two different signs. 118 has plus and this has negative sign. So if you get like this, you just have to subtract both. 118 minus 108 is equal to 10. So the marginal cost is 10. We have finished the first part. Now going to the second part, calculation of ABC. So we have got only the total cost given. Total cost is this much. From this we have to find out the total variable cost. In the fourth chapter, we studied about the cost and revenue. Okay, the cost and revenue. So TC is nothing but PFC plus TVC. 1 minute, let me take the pen. Okay, so what is TC? We have already learned this in our fourth chapter. TC is equal to total fixed cost plus total total variable cost. Okay, so in the production, we know that factors of production are required to produce anything. So when we talk about factors of production, there are fixed, some factors are fixed, which cannot be changed. Some factors are variable. So the money spent for fixed factors are called as fixed cost, and the money spent for variable factors are called as variable cost. So total cost is nothing but the addition of TFC and TVC. So which is the total fixed cost here? Very good. Without any variable, you have a variable here. Q is a variable, Q is a variable, Q is a variable. So this is the total variable cost. Q3 minus 18Q square plus 91Q is variable because we have a variable here. Q is a variable. Sometimes it will be X, sometimes it will be Y or R, S. So these are called as variables. So this is a variable cost. So the first part of the total cost is the variable cost. Here, this part is the variable cost. Up to this point, it is the variable cost. Here we do not have any variables. So this is called as the fixed cost. This is called as the fixed cost. So in TC is equal to Q power 3 minus 18Q square plus 91Q plus 10. This is the fixed cost and this is the variable cost. We have to find out ABC. So just take this part alone. Take only the TVC. So TVC is equal to Q3 minus 18Q square plus 91. The constant value is called as the fixed cost. If it is a constant, it is called as the fixed cost. Total fixed cost. Okay. So how do I find out average? Average means total divided by the number of units, or total divided by the quantity is called as average. So AVC is equal to, okay, AVC is equal to TVC divided by Q. TVC divided by Q. So AVC is equal to, what is TVC? Q, this is TVC. Okay. So Q power 3 minus 18Q square. The last term is plus 91Q. This step is missing in your textbook. That's why I am writing this step. So TVC is this much divided by Q. Divided by Q. So what happens? Strike out this Q and Q square. Okay. Q cube. I'm sorry, this is Q cube. So Q and Q square, if you strike out, Q cube, if you strike out, you will get Q square. 18Q square divided by Q, you will get 18Q. 91Q divided by Q, you will get 91. So this is AVC. So you have to find out AVC when Q is equal to 3. When Q is equal to 3. So when Q is equal to 3, just substitute the value of Q as 3. Q square becomes 3 square minus 18Q. It becomes 18 into 3 plus 91. It is not 9, it is 91. So we have 3 squares equal to 9. 18 threes are 54 plus 91. So here these two are plus. 91 plus 9 is equal to 100 minus 54 is equal to 46. So AVC is equal to 46 and MC is equal to 10. So this is the way in which you find out the marginal cost as well as the average cost. This is the example problem. This is again an example problem. The example number 12.19. 12.19. Then we have another problem, example 12.20. Here a manufacturer estimates that when units of commodity are produced each month, the total cost TC will be this much. You have to find out the marginal cost, the average cost, the fixed cost, the variable cost, the average fixed cost, and the average variable cost. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things you have to find out. So the solution is just write the problem. We know that total cost is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. So in this equation, 128 is the fixed cost and 60q plus q square is the variable cost. So first let us find out MC. MC is nothing but you have to differentiate the total cost. If you differentiate, the differentiation of constant becomes 0. 60q will become 1 into 60, q power 1 minus 1, that is 0. So q power 0 is equal to 1. So 60 into 1 will become 60. Okay. I'm sure that you would have understood all these steps. That's why I'm directly coming from the question directly to the answer. 8q square will become 16q. This is how you do MC. From MC, you can calculate the average cost. TC divided by Q. I'm sorry, from total cost, you can find out the average cost. How do I find the average? The formula for average cost is equal to TC by Q. So what is your total cost? 128 plus 60q plus 8q square divided by Q. So average cost is equal to 128 divided by Q plus 60q by Q will give you 60 plus 8q square by Q will give you 8q. So this is your average cost. Constant value is known as the fixed cost. So 128 is called as the fixed cost here. So the fixed cost is 128. Fixed cost is 128. Average fixed cost is 128 divided by Q. So AFC is equal to 128 divided by Q. Hope you understand it, dear children. இந்த இதில் ஆவரேஜ் காஸ்ட்டும் இருக்கா? ஓகே, ஆவரேஜ் காஸ்ட்டு நம்ம இப்படி கண்டுபிடிச்சிடுறோம். இப்போ இந்த ஈக்குவேஷனில் இது வந்து ஃபிக்ஸட் காஸ்ட்டு, இது வேரியபிள் காஸ்ட். ஸோ ஆவரேஜ் ஃபிக்ஸட் காஸ்ட் எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம்? ஆவரேஜ் காஸ்ட் இப்படி கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம். ஆவரேஜ் ஃபிக்ஸட் காஸ்ட் எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம்? ஃபிக்ஸட் காஸ்ட் எவ்வளோ? 128. ஸோ 128 divided by Q will be the average fixed cost. How do you find the average variable cost? Variable cost எந்த பாட்டு? இதுதான் variable 60q plus 8q square. So variable cost is equal to 60q plus 8q square divided by q. If you divide that by q, you will get 60 plus 8q. So this is the answer for example 12.20. I think I will stop with this today. So today we saw the application of differential calculus in economics. So we have seen example 12.17, 12.18, then 12.19 and 12.20. Please work out all these problems. If you listen, you will be able to understand. But when you work out, you will face some difficulty. So I advise you children to work out all the example problems. பார்க்குறதோட மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நான் இப்போ சொல்லி கொடுத்ததை நீங்கள் ஒரு தடவை செய்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பாக உங்கள் மனசில் பதியும். இது ஒரு வேளை 5 மார்க் கொஸ்டினாக கேட்டால் இதை நீங்கள் மிஸ் பண்ணாமல் இந்த மாதிரி கேள்விங்களை நீங்கள் எடுத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஃபுல் மார்க் ஸ்கோர் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, ஹோப் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டுட் திஸ். Please go sit at home and work all these problems. Thank you, children. God bless you.